Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is... Hold on a second, I'm trying to get my chats up so I can see you. This is the VeeFriends Daily Comic Show. I'm DJ Coffman, the cartoonist here at VeeFriends. Good morning, Turkey Drum. Sup? Here's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to open up some of these minis while I'm drawing some warm-up sketches. I'm going to draw some comics live, perhaps, but I think we'll probably be doing some sticker designs today. I don't know. Live Q&A in the chats. I'm live on TikTok, Instagram. Good morning, Instagram. Say hello in the chat. If you have a favorite VeeFriend, let me know in the chat. Hopefully everybody can hear me okay. Let me know in the chats. I had to change my microphone yesterday. It was really giving me some trouble, but let me know. And today we're going to be live on Whatnot, the new Whatnot channel for VeeFriends. If you're not on Whatnot, I'll be live with Adam, I think, Adam Rips, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. That's the special link that you can go to find our Whatnot channel, VeeFriends.com/Whatnot. Should send you right to the special VeeFriends pop-up show. We've been doing some testing on the Whatnot streams. It's VeeFriends cards and comic pop-up today. So I don't know what that holds, but let's see who's going to be in the warm-up sketch for today. I've just been opening the minis for the warm-up. Helmets? I do believe that YouTube should be up. Yeah, I'm live on YouTube, man. Just check out make sure you're on the right YouTube channel. I should be on it. Yeah, it says I'm live on YouTube. Check it out. Refresh or something. All right, let's see who's in here for the warm-up sketch for today. Oh, it's our friend Humble Hedgehog. All right. Easy enough. Let me get my bin out here. There we go. That's an emerald Humble Hedgehog. If you're not familiar with VeeFriends, well, it's over 280 new characters designed to kind of make positivity louder, make soft skills cool. Soft skills like gratitude, kindness, patience, humbleness, created by Gary Vaynerchuk. That's the man. You might know him as Gary V on the internet, hence the name V in VeeFriends, making sure that we're all good. Oh, there you are, helmets. Good morning, guys, over on YouTube. We have the trading card game. We've got the minis. We've got these mini things here that I just did. And I'm going to draw the warm-up now. Next week, that's my schedule. I'll be back Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern Time. And then we're going to be throwing in some Whatnot streams as well. So let's see how that goes. Details to come. I'll let you know here. Good morning. Santa is over on Instagram. We have Santa Claus hanging out on Instagram. We're on TikTok. Somebody asked where would I prefer people be? I think the best view right now is on YouTube. But, maybe that's just me. All right, let's do a warm-up sketch here. Hopefully I'm sounding okay over there on YouTube. Let me know. I switched my mic up. It actually maybe should be better. Yesterday I had some... I was testing the Whatnot stream on my end, and I kept hearing this clicking, buzzing noise, and I'm like, what is this? I just went down a rabbit hole of technical problems, and I was like, when I unplugged that microphone, and it's this stupid Shure mic, fancy mic, giving me all kinds of feedback problems or so, I don't know, clicking noises and stuff. I've done everything I could possibly know how to do. I'm not like a junior at this, but Even the people that know what they're doing, like really, really, really know what they're doing, were like perplexed. Could just be the ghosts in my house, maybe. We joke about that, but it's, All right, so my warm-up sketch is Humble Hedgehog. I've drawn him a good many times, so I think what I'm going to have him doing here is something a little bit different. I'm thinking of a pose here, so I'm just going to go ahead and scribble a little bit. I usually don't draw him from this angle, so I'll do that. Do this. Usually don't draw him sitting down, so that's kind of how I start the hedgehog. We'll take a look at some other stuff I got going on. I'm all over the place. I'm like ADHD of comics right now. I'm jumping from this project to that project. I love it though, so it's just a lot. It's a lot of stuff. Got a lot of projects going on. Got a little bubble nose there. All right. And Andres, thank you. Have a wonderful day. Sound is fine. All right, great. That's good to know. Appreciate you guys letting me know. Rebecca had a hedgehog. Hedgehogs are, pretty common in Europe. They just like hang out just like you would have squirrels in Germany. I did not know that. My friend has a, kind of in the country. There's just hedgehogs chilling out on her property. Shout out to Manu. Hold on a second. I'm taking a look at something here. Got it. Okay, so I'm going to take this little sketch as I do. I forgot to do my timers. There we go. Sounds like I got a little squirrel outside screaming. I don't know. Hopefully you can't hear that. They like yell at each other. Rebecca says that hedgehogs are up all night and they poop a lot. So they're nocturnal? That's interesting. I didn't know that. Are they a nocturnal? Let's make that part of this drawing somehow. Let's fade out that sketch a little bit. No distractions. That's what we're doing. We're just hanging out, having some fun. Joe has me on in the background. We're just chilling out, having some coffee. I forgot to refill my coffee. I'm going to place an order. I forgot. I got some cold, weak coffee here. Okay. All right, there we go. Get the question a lot. What am I drawing on? I'm drawing on an iPad Pro. iPad Pro with it's sitting in a Sketchboard Pro, which is basically just a holder for it. That's all. Nothing. I don't want to say like nothing fancy. I mean, 14-year-old me would be like freaking out right now. This is like a dream. I'm 48, so like when I was drawing comics in like high school and junior high, I can't imagine having these tools. What a wonderful time to be alive as an artist. So many artists I talk to just make excuses all the time. I'm like, you have every tool. You have every tool that's been so fantastic. You have magical screens you can draw on. You have a world that you can conquer or get a hold of. And you're You're not publishing anything on your website. Come on, man. Come on, man. But if that's the case, I always tell my art friends that maybe it's just that you don't really want to do it, and that's okay. You don't have to be ashamed of that. Maybe you tried it and, you're not really getting joy out of it like I do. Oh, the coffee savior has come. Dankeschön. I have it in my, she picked my Blackwing mug. Shout out to Blackwing pencils. My favorite pencils. This is not a paid endorsement. Not a paid endorsement. You can see I've always have Blackwings all over my desk. Maybe we'll draw with some today on the Whatnot stream. I don't know. I'm not sure. I guess I am technically a brand ambassador for Blackwing, but that doesn't mean that you get paid. It just means that they gave me a link that if you buy Blackwing pencils through my site, then I guess I get a percentage or something. I don't know. They are the world's best pencils. Just saying. I'm not just saying that. There's the legendary Blackwing 602. A lot of animators used that back in the day. A lot of people that worked on like Bugs Bunny cartoons, and Chuck Jones. I want to check something really quick. Let's just have for funsies. Let's go to the VeeFriends website here. By the way, that's that Whatnot today at 11:30 a.m. We're doing a special VeeFriends pop-up on Whatnot. VeeFriends Cards and Comics pop-up. I'll be with Adam, with Ripsy, I believe. And then they're doing that big fall conference room sale. Gary is stoked to... I heard he's going to give away things even cheaper, even though the team's like, don't do it. And he's like, I'm going to do it. Because that's how Gary B. That's how Gary B. Yes. Anyways, I wanted to look up Humble Hedgehog real quick. Thought so. I just wanted to see like the original Humble Hedgehog. That's what he looks like on the version 2s. I kind of change him up a little bit for the comics. He was one of the first characters that I drew for the comics. So, special place. Little Humble Hedgehog. All right, what do we got? A couple minutes here left in this warm-up. I wanted to have him let's give him like a bucket of popcorn here. Doesn't have to make sense. It's just a warm-up sketch. And if he's eating the popcorn, I gotta bubble his cheek out a little bit. Like that. Like that. And maybe we'll put a little hand here. Just to kind of like really emphasize that he's eating popcorn. And She said they're nocturnal animals, so maybe he's just like watching the stars outside, I guess. I'm trying to think of what today's topic was. Are you too old to learn? That'll be the comic that comes up around 8:30. Sometimes you feel like you're too old to learn new things. I think that's something that we I don't like this. This is kind of lame. I could have done better. We'll forget this part. I don't like this part. I'm just gonna, because I like the eating the popcorn part. So like, maybe we can make that into like a meme or something too. You know, Michael Jackson eating popcorn thing. Okay. Oh, Santa said what I was hearing on my mic was the ghosts of comics past. Yeah, it was really weird. There was a sound. I wish I could play it for you. I've got a recording of it because I was getting the feedback from Whatnot. Only when I played it back on Whatnot, there was like this sound that sounded like a typewriter, like clickety clack 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 clack, clickety clack 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 clack, as if somebody were like typing in this room. I was like, that was weird. The more my imagination went away with it, it was like, oh, I got a ghost writer in here. Maybe this was somebody's typing room. It's a little tiny room in my house here. All right. Rebecca, have fun over at the Atlanta Comic Show. Rebecca's going to the VeeFriends booth at the Atlanta Collecticon this weekend. There will be a crew down there. Irish comic book artist. What's Jonathan Ashbrook say? Dom, check out Will Sliney. He does stuff for Marvel. Great. Morning, everybody. Got 133 people watching across our channels. Thanks for checking in. This is the warm-up sketch. I don't really know what I'm going to get into. I've got a lot of stuff to dip into, and I think I can show a few things today. I don't know if I want to draw a comic today. I think I'm going to draw stickers. And I think this might be one of the stickers I'll draw today, but nonetheless, let's see. I showed a sneak peek of the UV sticker that's going to be up at New York Comic Con. Little special sticker. You'll shine a light on it, and then something appears on that. That's fun. Little fun thing. Here's the rare robot sticker that hopefully one of these will make it to New York Comic Con. So I'll be drawing some more stickers on the live stream, I think. Today I'm going to duplicate this. Duplicate that. All right, let's open up a mini and see if we can switch my camera there for you. Second. Do this one. Nope. Got a blue one versus a nope. Nope. Too many clear ones. Orange. Okay. Blue versus orange in the chat. Let's do that. blue versus orange in the chat. Got a blue already. Nothing's for sale. Nothing's for sale on my stream. But if you check out that Whatnot stream later, we might be having some, I don't know what Rips has in store. Probably some surprises over on the Whatnot stream today. The surprise Whatnot stream. Okay, let's see. We got blue, 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 orange, blue. Well, I'm going to check Instagram just to make sure there's not a rush of orange. Have an amazing day. Thank you. Oh, we do have an orange over there. Orange? Nope, blue. Blue it is. All right, so the deal is this is a Humble Hedgehog, Emerald Humble Hedgehog. I'm going to try and open this one up to see if it beats the Hedgehog off of this pencil topper. Let's do this. It is a bubblegum adaptable alien. I don't like him. I mean, I like him, but I don't like him better than the green Humble Hedgehog here. So no, and also these will glow in the dark, but I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can get it. No, there's no way I can. I can't. Someone did that. Showed me that at Vid Summit, and I was like, oh wow, it's already glowing. It's crazy. All right. E25. I want to check something really quick. Okay, great. Perfect. All right. Should draw a little bit here. Perfect timing. All right. We already did the open thing, but let's get into some roughs on a new strip idea. Of course, we're in Dynamic Dino weeks, and we're leading up to the animated show coming out on September 30th. Looking for my pencil. There it is. So with that, I'm going to just kind of draw small again. And we're just exploring the different parts of being, dynamic, I guess you could say. Dynamic being like maybe if you're too dynamic, people don't want to hang out with you. Maybe they make you feel like you look bad because they're doing so many things and they can do so many things so well that you feel like you're not as good as them. So that's kind of the vibe with one of the ideas that I'm cooking up here for next week. I'm going to sketch in a little bit of a kind of a sad posture. We're going to do that up. Good morning, Fear No Unknown. Brett on Facebook, what's up? Yeah, the Comic-Con. Yeah, Joe, the stickers will be available for sale at Comic-Con. I don't know the price. The commerce team or Adam will know at the show probably, but it'll come with a little light, a little special light. I haven't seen what the light looks like, but it'll probably be VeeFriends branded. Little UV light, little black light. And I mean, if we're going to have black lights, we might as well make some cool secret message comics and stuff. Who knows? Maybe there's already stuff out there that has special UV things on it. we're just going to get into drawing this dino up here. Another thing I tried to do throughout this week was I showed like the meteor happening and them surviving that. And then helping the cavemen. And then now he's kind of in modern times. We'll read the comic here in a second. Today's comic strip is not out yet, but it will be. Nope, I gotta refresh. I got a hot coffee now. My lovely wife bought me some coffee. It would not stand. I was like, this coffee's cold. I forgot to refill it before the stream. It is hot. It is called Rainforest Crunch. Rainforest Nut Crunch. It's kind of like hazelnutty almond. I don't know. But if people know me in my real life, I'll say I don't like hazelnut. I used to hate hazelnut creamers and stuff. Hated it. Still do. I don't like it. But then I'll eat things with hazelnuts in it, and people are like, "You don't make any sense." And I'm like, "Well, listen. Maybe I don't like it in creamer form, but when it's in a candy or something, I'll take it. Don't judge me." Jets won last night, so I'm sure Gary's very pleased with that. I watched a little bit of that. I follow football enough, you know. I'm always rooting for the underdogs, but like they were playing pretty good last night. I don't want to get into it. I'm not going to turn this into a football podcast or anything. Don't worry. I know there's a lot of people that just don't care. There's a lot of people from other countries too that are like, "Oh, football. That's cute." Don't hate. My like hardcore German fans were like soccer fans, you know. My German friends were soccer fans, and they would say, "Oh, American football," and I'd go, "Yeah." So I got it. I got it. It is. How are you changing the pen size without touching the bar? I can double tap like this and it changes from eraser to pencil like that. I'm not technically changing the pen size. I've got these, this is the pen sizes over here, but it's a thin to thick. So if I push, it goes thin to thick like that, based on pressure sensitivity. Nathaniel over on TikTok asked. Yes, indeed. All pressure sensitive brushes, you know, I can at any moment I jump back and forth from, you know, eraser brush to pencil brush. Oops, sometimes it's a little sensitive there. We're going to have dynamic dinosaur kind of looking down. I got to remember to put his little little cleft there. Otherwise, he looks more like dynamic or driven dragon. Same kind of design. And you might remember, well, you don't if you don't remember. I'll show you the designs of our dynamic dinosaur. So that's what he looks like on the card. The trading card. He's got the little trees. But from a front view, you don't see that he's actually got spikes hiding back there. So then in the cartoon show, he's a little more angular because that style that's coming out in the animated show. I do like these little squiggles on the knees. I like when cartoonists do that. So of course the Moonbug people, the producers and whatnot, or the showrunners and animators there are pretty top-notch designers. So giving it a little spin that'll work for the audience. They gave him some teeth. Of course, he's a dinosaur. Our dinosaur doesn't have teeth. But maybe this is like a younger version of him, something like that. So what I try to do when I'm designing the characters for the comic strips or comics, I'm trying to find the in-between. The in-between of, let's not forget, I also look at Gary's original drawing. Don't do it. Don't make fun of the drawing. But it was more like a brontosaurus. I think it was supposed to be more of like a brontosaurus. And he showed us in his original sketch that he was big. So that's why in these comics lately, and even we showed it here a little bit, he's coming up over a hillside with trees in his hand. People were like, that's broccoli. It's not broccoli. And you can see like his shape in size to the elf. Now in the cartoon show, he's more human sized together, like the size of the bear, because it just has to be that way for an animated show. Like it doesn't have to be that way, but it makes sense. Like you don't want to confuse kids. So that's why I have, say for instance, in this comic, he's big in the background. So I got to work with, it's challenging for an artist, a comic artist, to go like, oh, this size differential is different. So now I need to work with angles and like, him peeking over from the background. And there's some depth there. Hopefully I pulled it off. I think I pulled it off enough. Maybe that lead us right into, usually around 8:30, the comic strip goes up on Instagram. It is. So if you want to go over to the comic strip on Instagram today, it looks like this. So you see the transition I've made is prehistoric times meteor to cavemen and now modern day on the hill. And we've got this young lady. I started this one the other day, finished it up. Turn the text on and read it together. If you wouldn't mind going over to the Instagram, because if we can get 400 likes on a comic, it'll become an animation, like a full animation in the future. So your vote on the comic on Instagram. So nope. Instagram at VeeFriends. I just like to write it in as we're talking. Then we'll open up a mini and then I'll get back to drawing. Instagram at VeeFriends. Comment on this comic today. Like it, share it. Actually, you know what is even better is if you share it or put it in your stories. Share to stories. Or send to a friend. Do all that stuff. Just do it all. I'd really appreciate it. It helps us. If you're a fan of VeeFriends, it helps us grow the brand. Helps us find new people. So in this case, we have a real simple concept. I'm never going to get that job. It's like, why do you say that? I'm too old to learn new skills. Plus, they probably want someone young and bubbly. Eric says, 400 likes or bust. That's right. We call it a pie. So if we could bake a pie, 400 degrees, 400 likes to bake the pie, and then it'll become something else. So it'll evolve. You could help these become more than they are, right? Oh, you know what? I'm going to download something. I'm going to share with you guys. Oh, hold on. Let's just finish reading this comic. I'm all over the place, see? Wow. Old? I'm 65 million years old. I'm still learning new skills every day. She's like, wow, you've really inspired me. What should I learn next? He says, learn to let go of limits you set for yourself. Boom, and he drops a mic and runs off the hill. That's the next panel. He just drops the mic and runs. Now, originally, I didn't want to like diss this lady, but my original text for this was, she was saying, that's cool, but how can you teach me how to be young, or how to be bubbly? How to be bubbly. So it calls back to that. She says, can you teach me how to be bubbly? And he goes, I'm a dinosaur, not a magician. It made me laugh. I was like, nah, that's not the mood. That's not the vibe. Like, hey, I don't know. I'm a dinosaur, not a magician. That was my first idea for copy there, but I was like, nah, I'm not gonna make fun of the lady. I wanted to go deep. So all right. So that's that. I'm gonna download something real quick and I'm gonna kind of show you guys. I don't know if I could show you the sound for it, but we're working on something. Let's see if I can download this. It'd be great. Download to VeeFriends. Yeah. Share. Airdrop. DJC Comics. All right, incoming. There we go. So this is what we call comic dubs. There's actually a voice playing. You won't hear it, but it's just like subtle animation, you know. So every comic will get this treatment. Now they're going back and redoing them. So we've got some like animators taking what we call comic dubs. So you might remember this one from before. So just a very subtle animation, voiceover, reading it for not just kids, but whatever. And this is about a 46 seconds of going through the comic. So it becomes a nice short. It starts like that. Let's play it again. Let me just zoom in on the panel. And it kind of reads through things. So it'll be nice for kids. It'll be nice for adult. Wait. This is play. I don't think since I'm plugged in, it's not going to work. The sound's not going to work. But anyways, that's a little sneak peek for you of what we're doing. Those are not the full animations like you've seen, but those are what we call comic dubs. Nathaniel said, is this the Apple Pencil Pro? It is. This is the Apple Pencil Pro. I don't have this squeeze thing turned on. I do, actually. Interesting. Yeah. But I don't think the squeeze thing does anything on the new iPad. Let me get rid of this stuff. Oh, also, let me show you something else that I wasn't able to show before, and I can show you now. It's fun. 222 people watching right now. I designed the Halloween pin that's going to be at the, I didn't color it, but the concept here, this will be a New York Comic Con exclusive. You know, the concept is basically VeeFriends dressed as other VeeFriends. So you have Decisive Duck dressed as Skilled Skeleton. You have Panda dressed as Vibin Vampire. And this could be Burglar dressed as Well-Connected Werewolf, or it could be Well-Connected Werewolf dressed as a burglar. I don't know. So yeah, so I'm going to show you the, hopefully I have the process video here. I'm just going to show through this. I lost a lot of my process videos on my old iPad, which makes me sad, but I've been, nope. Time-lapse replay. So you can see how I came up with the little concept. I was like, I just need to have a nice little compact thing. Originally, I was going to do it in the shape of a pumpkin. And I chose not to do that. And then, you know, getting in there, working on the same process I always use. The scribbles are in there. I tighten up the pencils. They changed this up a little bit. This was just me kind of giving a riff. They actually messaged me out of the blue and said, DJ, you know, we have this surprise project for you. Will you do a, you can see how I changed the, look at that, the, to heart eyes before I inked it. And I sketched that sketch up before the meeting about the pen, because I was like, I got some time right now. I'm just going to sketch this up. So we get on a meeting with Rips, and he's giving me the whole brief. Like, okay, so here's the thing. We hope you'll do it. If you're too busy, I'm like, oh, let me show you something. And I just pulled this up, and I'm like, will this work? And they're like, holy cow. So that was the, I actually did it all that. I did color it. And then I must have I just wanted to give a kind of a guide of what could be different colors, I guess. Is that why I did that? Cool. That's the look at the exclusive New York City pin. Hopefully I can get one. That would be great. Let's go back to this. Yeah, Orion said, Rocky, I saw your post on X. I'm sorry you're going through that. Yeah, always sending good vibes to Rocky. He's going through it with the cancer stuff, man. It's a tough one, man. Sorry. All right. Let's open up Mini. I know you guys are gonna pick. Nope. Purple. Okay. Let's do purple versus green. Purple versus green. It's going to be, the Comic-Con's going to be nuts. People are asking, am I going to be there? And I will. I just don't have the schedule. I just don't know. I mean, I will be in New York. I don't know what days I'll be in New York Comic-Con. I'll try to be there. Oh. Try to be there all the time. Purple versus green in the chat, please. And why I can't see my chats. Okay. Santa Claus says has to be purple. Other people say green. There we go. All right. All the votes are coming in here. Wow. Green, 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 purple, 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 green, green, purple. Whoa. Purple. Wow. Purple. That was neck and neck. Instagram versus YouTube. All right, let me find this little zipper thing. You can see this like open here. It makes it easier. Well, kind of easier. I don't know. Gary just pops these with his teeth. I won't do that. Let's see who's in here now. Again, if you're just checking in, what I try to do with these pencil toppers is I'm trying to get a better one than this. A detailed would beat that, or an more interesting character, I guess. We've got the Bubblegum Boisterous Beaver. This is hard because guess what? I really like Humble Hedgehog. So, no. No. It's a no. Executive decision made. Bubblegum Boisterous Beaver does not beat the Emerald Humble Hedgehog. Oh, man. Yeah. Cancer's tough, man. I don't like to talk about it too much, but, you know, especially there's a lot of people going through it. But I have seen some, I do believe in miracles. Unlike the Ramones like that. But I'm also, you know, practical and a realist, so. But so many, you know, quite a few people that beat miraculously stage 4 stuff. Their doctors told them they should be dead. And, you know, life is weird. You never know. You never know. So sorry, Rocky. I haven't read the update yet, but I know you've been going through it, bro. And it's tough. Another reminder, all my friends that are battling, you know, some tough stuff, really puts life into perspective of what's important and what's not, you know. Thank you for spending your time here and with VeeFriends and on the stream, and appreciate it, man. I'm glad that Rocky always says this makes him feel better, which is like, that's cool. I'm glad. It feels like I wish I could do more for you, but if I were a freaking wizard, when people ask me if you had a magic wand, what would you have one thing? I was like, I'd probably get rid of cancer. Probably do that. Seems to be like the most tragic stories I hear have to do with cancer. I hate it. F cancer, man. Who's with me? F cancer. Now we got the sad dinosaur. We got bummer. We're gonna draw. See, I'm trying to figure out the size. The size ratio of a dinosaur compared to our regular cast. All right, let's do this. The 555 fan down here. He's really kind of become a regular character in the strip, so. All right. Sorry, reading the chats here. I don't want to miss a question. Franchito, thank you. I do tattoo parties as well. Awesome. Let me look through. I missed a couple questions. Let's see. I guess I hit a soccer nerve there. I can easily beat these American, Russians, whatever. I don't know what you're talking about over there, Abdullah, but all right. You know, I say, like Abdullah says, we are all playing politics right now. I don't think so. Not me. I don't like politics. I don't like politics as much as I don't like cancer, I think. I don't like anything that divides people, especially the older I get. It's like I said, I don't know, when you're young and fiery and you haven't been through some stuff, you get all whatever. People can make you. You got to check what you're watching and realize, like, I wonder what story I'm being told right now. What's the purpose of this story? That's how I started looking at life. And when I did that, a lot of peace. Where I was like, wait, why was I upset about that thing? That was so stupid. That had nothing to do with me or the people that I love or my community. But it's super easy because humans are very susceptible to BS. So that's right. Santa says, like the VeeFriends theme says, middle where red and blue become purple. That's right. It just feels better to work together instead of working against each other. So anybody that's telling me to pick a side of things, I just kind of go, I don't know. I say vote if you're in these United States, and we're lucky to be in this country, for sure. Super lucky. Luck of the draw, really, when you talk about luck, because there is such thing as luck, random. If you were born on this planet, you're lucky, right? But also to be born in the United States, and once you're here, you take advantage. You take it for granted. But I'm not a rah patriotic. I'm not a crazy, guy. But it is really a land of possibilities. So. But politics muddies up everything. I don't like it. Don't like to talk about it. So it's going to come up in the chats more and more, I'm sure, as we get closer to the main event. But it really bums me out. even when I won't agree, like I just won't like sign on to something that like a friend said. And I'm like, nah, I don't want to talk about it. And they're like, oh, you must be for that other thing. And I'm like, oh, Jesus. Like, jeez. Jeez Louise. Let's just chill out a minute. It's going to be fine. I think stoicism really helped me with that. Like, I always have to go back and center myself in that again and go like, you know what? The world has not changed. The internet made it different because we can see everything that's going on now. But Marcus Aurelius's days, you know, they had pandemics, they had wars and conflicts and politics, and the cycle just keeps going on and on and on. But I wonder what people did back in those days. Like, well, apparently they sculpted, you know, they did a lot of sculpture work and stuff. Artists, I mean. I'd be like, how do I make storytelling? How did they draw comics? No. But I guess they did, like, what do they call them? Man, my brain is not finding the words. I know this. I know what they call it. There's a certain type of art that's like a story in a picture across walls. What is it called, guys? Not a mural. It's I just squished his head. I just squished him on here really good. Yeah, that's what this is. We're just hanging and chilling. I'll reset the stream real quick because there's a couple people that jumped in and said, what is this? This is the Daily Comics Show. VeeFriends, good morning. If you don't know what VeeFriends is over 280 characters designed to make positivity louder, make soft skills cool. Soft skills means gratitude, kindness, patience, the things I'm kind of rambling about that some of you need more of. Looking at you over there on Instagram. Not you four. The other guy left. Created by Gary Vaynerchuk. You might know him as Gary V. Hence the V. In VeeFriends, we have a trading card game. We've got these minis. I am DJ Coffman. That's me. That's what I look like every day. Next week's streams, I'll be live again Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 a.m. About 90 minutes. Pictographs? Maybe it is pictographs. The Romans called it something, though. Today, we're doing a surprise 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time Whatnot stream. I don't know. It's a surprise to me, too. I'm going to be drawing or something on there. I'm probably going to be working on some sticker designs. But if you want to go to VeeFriends.com Whatnot, and it looks a little bit like this. VeeFriends on Whatnot. These are our upcoming schedule. We're doing special pop-ups. On Monday, they're doing the conference room sale. Look at how happy he is about this conference room sale. He's going to be selling all kinds of fall gear. Breaking Mystery packs next Thursday, I believe. Very cool. Very cool. Today, maybe I don't know. I'm going to make some. It's the first time we're doing that pop-up show over on there. So let's see what we can do with that. I'm not sure. Also, this is the VeeFriends Comics channel on YouTube. I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe and watch over there. All of the live streams are recorded and stored there. So that's where we're housing all of our live streams. We have a lot more stuff coming down the pipe. Say hello in the chat. Let me know if you have a favorite VeeFriend. Let's crack open. Let's just try again with this another mini here. Let's do that. All right. We're gonna do green versus blue in the chat. Loving the struggle, Barney. Struggle, Barney. Wait, let me see. Oh boy. Struggle Barney. He's struggling today. Dynamic dinosaur. Looks a little stretched out. I gotta wait. Tell me green versus blue in the chat while I fix this dinosaur. I never thought those words would ever come out of my mouth. That's how life be sometimes. There we go. It's a little bit better. Oh no, it's so stretched out. Oh, I'll adjust some other stuff there. Yeah. What's the comic about? The comic is about all kinds of things. Sometimes we've got stories. Here's a Fearless Fairy one. Green versus blue in the chats. I'm going to let a bunch flow in here, and then I'm just going to read through. And you can see here, this was one where we had young ladies on a journey. Whoops. And then Fearless Fairy appears and gives them liquid courage, which is not alcohol. It's a lemonade. The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure that you seek. We try to go, like we have these deeper things, I suppose. We talk about relationships. This one did really well. This guy was secretly miserable in his relationship, and Fearless Fairy's like, "Don't you think you should tell her? Because she might be unhappy too." And then it turns out she was, and then like, oh my gosh, how many relationships do you know like that? You're maybe in one right now. I don't know. Struggle Barney. I love it. All right, here we go. I'm going to rewind here. We've got a blue, blue, green, 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 green. Blue, 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 green, green, blue. Blue, green, green, green. Scurvy Steve was the last green that I saw. Scurvy Steve putting it over the top. Let's go. Oh, I'm just throwing the plastic around. My desk is a mess. Let's see if it beats the Humble Hedgehog. Let's go. We've got a bubblegum narwhal. Yeah, it's really hard. It's hard because I really like the hedgehog. I'm going to say no. It's just instant no to me. It's got to be a detailed today to knock off the Humble Hedgehog. These are cool, for sure, but it's hard. It's hard to say. Okay. What else did I promise today? Did I promise anything? I don't think so. We're just drawing. We're just getting in it. I'm Struggle Barney here, and let's do some inks on this guy and get this cooking. Idea would be that nobody wants to hang out with Dynamic Dino. Because he maybe makes them feel a little bit not as dynamic as him. Eric says, "Whatnot is awesome. Live auctions are where it's at." Yeah, I had people tell me a couple years ago, it seems like a couple years ago, they're like, "DJ, are you going to do a Whatnot stream and sell your artwork on there?" And I'm like, no. But I've known a few people now that sell on Whatnot and do really well on there. And I was like, I don't know what that would look like. I don't need to do that right now. And I'm also very busy. So if it's not for VeeFriends, I'm probably not doing it. But people are always asking me for my original art, and maybe it's a missed opportunity for me. I don't know. I just don't want to say I don't care, because I could definitely. I was talking to Cassandra yesterday on the team cast, and she said, "Oh, even if it's just food money," and I'm like, yeah, "That's right, extra food money or a vacation fund or something. I don't know." pay off some of my debt. Be the smart thing to do. But I'm drawing a lot, so I also like to live my life, and I like to stay married. So I like to not just be like 100% drawing every single minute of the day. I draw every day. Doesn't mean I want to draw every hour of the day. I could, and I have, for certain. It's not very wise. Not very wise to do that. Never say never. That's right. Also, there's some, this is my job, so VeeFriends is my career, and I'm not going to be secretly selling VeeFriends art, benefiting from it. That's, not ethical. I've turned down a lot of people. Sorry, people. Sorry, people out there, but I've had a lot of offers to draw, like, original art, and people try to buy those sketch cards, and I'm like, they're not for sale. They're just not. Unless VeeFriends is selling them. But, I could be a real pirate and be like, skimming. I'm not doing that. Wouldn't feel right. It wouldn't be right to do that. Sometimes I feel the same way about fan art too. I did that for many years at Comic Cons, doing fan art for people, and then I felt like, man, I didn't create these characters, and I'm making money off of it. It's like almost like theft. I know, it's not. I actually talked to many. Somebody said something about the Star Wars sketch card that I did on. Those were official sketch cards from Star Wars, so if I became like an official artist on Marvel or Star Wars cards, then I felt comfortable, drawing something for somebody because I actually did work on that project, But I had some feelings about some weird, deep feelings about how old timers were treated in comics. So the guys that created these characters didn't make much money, and there's been times where I probably made more money than they made off of their own creations, and I'm like, I don't know, it doesn't feel right. So, I'm just built different, I guess. Maybe. Yeah, we're doing a lot of testing on Whatnot. So today's sort of a test stream because we can't do these fancy views as a guest host on the Whatnot. But it'll be kind of a down shot of me drawing, I think, similar to what you see over on TikTok. Did TikTok die? Gotta stay married, that's right. All right, there we go. Definitely. If you know, you know. Oh, wait. Oh, boy. People are so stirred up. That's right. People are wild. People get upset about so many weird things in life. It's so weird. Life is pretty, when you boil it down, life is pretty, life and the pursuit of happiness. If you wake up and you're like stirred up about something, politics or religion or whatever you're stirred up about, just don't think you're happy. It's not very happy. Always against something or finding a bad guy or a villain. We gotta stop that. Stop that. Stop it. Stop it. You know, laugh a little bit more. Laugh at yourself a little bit more. How silly it all is, but also how magical. Like, someone will show me some crazy stuff on the internet, and there's been some wild, like, funny things, you know. There's so much dark stuff on the internet, but then you see like a really hilarious video or something, and you're like, this is why I love the internet. Like, this is the part that's awesome, that somebody can like have a wild idea that's fun and then just do it, and then it just exists. And it also bends culture. It like bends the fabric of reality, ideas. Isn't that cool? Really think about that. I'm not high or anything. I'm just this is how I think. So I'm like, isn't it wild that anything that you see around you, this microphone, this pencil sharpener design with the two holes on the top, and then the sharp blade that's inside. I won't even. Can I open it? Can't open it. Dang it. The way that this sits in here, and the way that it screws in on the two sides, and you can replace the blades. All of these things came from a human brain and then made into reality, into the 3D world, all from your noggin. This thing. Look at this guy. This came out of Gary's brain. And now he's a character, and now he's a toy, but he's also a character. All of these. Pretty wild. Eric says you need a salesperson. You need your own rep. Well, I was talking about that the other day because someone was saying, like, you don't sell anything on your streams. And I'm like, well, these streams aren't really about selling anything. It's more about community and chilling out, the vibe. But I'm sure that Rips will be selling some things today, because you can't really build a brand alone on the hype. You can, but you can only go so far. So you got to have some more story and stuff like that. But we're gonna have plenty of things to sell. Eric, I better see your name whenever we're selling multiple comic books soon. Got a lot of things going on behind the scenes. VeeFriends. I don't want to drop the news. Can't. There's a lot of things in progress, though. That's all I can say. What time is it? 9:17. Appreciate you guys watching. We have 315 people watching across the channels. We're live on Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, X. I really hate that I've gotten used to saying it X, but might as well. Just when I get used to calling it X, they'll call it something else. Oh, Santa Claus said, it's a great community and vibe in the mornings. It's a highlight of my day when you stream. Thank you, Santa Claus. Santa Herman over there on Instagram. That makes me feel good. Good vibes back to me. Good vibes back. Good vibes all around. Good vibes only. The UV comic strips at New York City Comic Con sound awesome. Let's see if I can zoom in on one real quick. I'll show it maybe a little bit later. Zoom in real quick. That's the panel that I showed from it. And then you'll be able to shine a little light. I don't know if the light looks like that or not, guys, but there's a whole big panel here that's I don't want to show too much of. And there's a special secret that pops up. Fun, it's fun. Don't forget, surprise pop-up show today on Whatnot. If you go to VeeFriends.com/whatnot, I'll be live with Rips. I think Rips, maybe Rips and Connor. I don't know. Whoever's in the studio up there. And I'll probably be drawing some stuff. I don't know if I'll, possibly take this away. Oh, no. Oh, I've destroyed my desk. Well, I won't do that live. I gotta pick up this panda. I lost the other guys. There we go. Yeah, I might do some drawing on the paper. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling about it. Yeah, that was Rip's idea. Rip's got all the product ideas. Again, go to Instagram today. Oh, that was a nice little timer. 9:21. We'll open up one more. Let's open up 2 minis. Which one goes first? Blue or orange? In the chat. I lost. Oh, wait. Nope, that's not him. Darn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I try to open up 5 per stream. So what do we got? What age group are the comics aimed at? I would say all ages. We've had people. There might be some adult concepts that kids might not get, but that's okay because the parents can read along too. Just like Calvin and Hobbes or something like that. But it's definitely all ages. Chris Tacky asked. Love Mart, thanks, man. Pineapple pizza makes me upset. Santa Herman is hoping for a DJ Coffman sketch giveaway. Oh, when Santa asks for something, maybe we gotta do it. Let's see. Let's see what kind of mess I can make in an hour and a half. All right, here we go. Blue. Orange. Okay. Finally. An older season 1. Nobody knows. This is a season 2 mini. When I say that, just to explain to people that are watching casually and don't know, because there's definitely people that are watching over on the VeeFriends.com. The minis, these are pencil toppers like that. They have different seasons, and we have seasons 1 and 2 out. Seasons 1, seasons 2. But there's seasons 3 and 4 that I have here too. But these are vending machines. You can become a vendor if you have a business, a comic book store, restaurant. Know people, become a vendor by clicking that button, have a conversation with Chase. And then we're going to see if the character can beat the humble hedgehog off of here. This is a Bad Intentions lava. He glows in the dark. This guy's a little carrot. It's kind of hard to see there, but does not beat the humble hedgehog. Let's do one more for 5. Opened today on stream. Magic number is 5. Don't ban me, Ronald McDonald. Oh, Ronald McDonald, what a clown. What a clown you are. Thanks for the engagement. Pretty rude. Watch your karma. Watch your karma. Don't make me call the karma kiwi up in here. All right, what do we got? We got a bubblegum accountable ant. It's been a bubblegum all day. No. The winner today is the Emerald Humble Hedgehog. I think I'm gonna block that guy. How do I do that? I'm just coming in to block you. Coming in to block our friend Ronald McDonald. Yeah, you asked for it. You got it. Ronald McDonald, I'm blocking you. Wait, can I do that? Put user in timeout. Confirm. And then I'm going to hide that user from this channel. Goodbye, Ronald McDonald. Jerk. Sorry, he was saying it was not the real Ronald McDonald. Just so you know. It's still fine to have some McDonald's occasionally, even though it's not good for you. Still love their French fries. Oh boy, we got Taco Bell coming in here now. What's going on? We're getting spammed really weird. All right. Something new. Never seen this happen. Taco Bell is now going to I'm gonna put Taco Bell in timeout. Let's see if Wendy's shows up next. Okay. The effort that people go through to try this stuff. I could just no. I'm gonna hide that user from the channel. It's great. Now let's see if Wendy's shows up. Are they queued up for like a Wendy's? I'm impressed with your systems that you have. All right, Arby's, come on, let's go, Arby's. If you don't know what's going on over on TikTok, don't worry about it. Or on Instagram. We just got spammed by a bunch of fake. Oh, it's KFC. Oh my goodness. Block user on YouTube. Oh, I can do it right from here. We got a Big Mac attack. KFC's gone. Technically, okay, I'm just gonna let it go. Because, you know, I guess technically it's engagement. I don't know. It's terrible. So, I know, right? He's going to run out of fast food places. We're going to have like Whataburger coming in here. That's crazy that YouTube allows that to happen. Like the usernames. Curious. It's probably a potential spam trickery. All right, well, stream's almost over. That's right. He can't ruin our good vibes. I'm just gonna laugh at him. It's not my first time on the internet. Can we get an In-N-Out? I'd like to order an In-N-Out spam burger. Comment, please. In-N-Out spam burger. Can you? I'd like to order a double animal style. Five Guys burgers. Five Guys burgers and fries. I'd like to order the hot dog. Five Guys. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Next week's stream schedule will be again Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 a.m. Today I'm going to be back at 11:30 a.m. for a surprise Whatnot stream. You go to VeeFriends.com Whatnot, and we're going to try something new. Heart attack waiting to happen. Oh man. Wow, it only happens in the stream. I can't even, wow. We got attacked today by Taco Bell, McDonald's, and KFC. Perfect. And now I'm hungry. This is their plan. All right. Well, I'll see you on Whatnot at 11:30 today, guys. Appreciate you. VeeFriends.com/whatnot. I'll see you over there for the special VeeFriends pop-up cards and comic pop-up show. I'm gonna hang out with Rips, talk about comics, maybe drop some alpha. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see you there. Thanks for joining. We'll see you soon. I will talk to you soon. We out.